Let them talk about you. Let them talk. Let them talk about you. What does it matter? What is it going to do? What is it going to prove if you have 10 words to say to their one little lie? What will it matter? What will it serve you to try to rebuttal someone else's belief in who they think you are? It won't prove anything for you. It will validate some of the things for them, but it would never prove who you really are. And they're going to run with the lie anyway. Let them lie. Let them run with it. Let them run, honey. Forrest, run, Forrest, run. Run with it. Doesn't mean it's true. This is Deanna, Inspire Perspectives. And you know what? This is Car Chronicles. I'm feeling a little like I'm in this car and I'm doing my thing and my thoughts are running because I'm in the park and I've been walking. I've been connecting and releasing, and I got a lot of things on my mind and things that I want to share and impart onto you, because you know, people are gonna be talking about you. They're gonna lie on you, your family, your friends, your people, just folks that think they know who you are, especially if you're the strong one in your group of friends, in your family, and they know that you are. And it's like, if they ever see you fall, if they ever see you have to regather yourself and build back up, it's like they love that. They love the taste of blood in that. It's metaphoric, okay? Walk with me on this. When people love that piercing of the blood of knowing that you are just not in the place that you once were, that you know, people, here's a quote: people like to see you do well, but just not better than them. Okay? Okay? That spoke a word. I could probably shut this video down right now just based off of that. People love for you to do good. They want you to do good, but just not better than them. I won't say this is for everybody, but it's a large, I think it's a larger amount, a larger percentage that secretly their ego can't handle when they see someone that they are friends with, family, you know, even sometimes even strangers. I mean, but usually it's not even strangers. It's usually the people that's closer to you, because they are familiar with you, or at least they think they are. And so because of that, they haven't seen their dreams come true. They haven't manifested the life that they've always wanted to have. So they see you on track for doing something that you say you want to do, and you're living it out loud. You're doing it. Sometimes that is the catalyst that causes them to not want to see you do as well as they see you doing, and because they haven't taken the time out to tap into their talents, tap into their gifts, tap into their skills and what they need to do for themselves. They're so worried about you and what you got going on. They'll talk about you. They will try to sabotage whatever you got going on. That's just what it is, you know. It's just what people will do sometimes. Sorry, you hear something in the background. I'm at the park. People are conversing and all of that. Cars are going by, all of that stuff. So anyway, you will see them do things to sabotage you. I used to say, well, I still say it. It's the spiritual monkey wrench in your program. It is the words that people speak. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, and people can use their tongue power. The power that they use to speak can kill your dreams. That's why you have to stay prayed up. You have to stay completely protected in the spirit of the Most High. I promise you, because people are out here. Sometimes it's not even knowingly doing it. It is like on purpose. Their sole purpose isn't just to say something to cause something reaction out here, but it is something that they feel. And when you feel something so strong against someone, you don't think that is a spell you're casting out there? It truly is. It truly is. And and as much as you may love and care about the person, if you put something out there negative and you have such strong feelings about it, that is a frequency that's going out there that can actually kill that person's dream and try to sabotage it and attempts to do that. And that's why it's important that we stay prayed up, because there's things out here. People are just not wrapped right. And the jealousy and the envy and all these things are out here, and they can sabotage what you're trying to do. So let them talk about you, let them do. And this is why in one of my videos, if you go to one of my videos, I talk about moving in silence and how important that is. And it's good to be able to express what you're doing and wanting to do. You want people to be a part of a good thing that you have happening. And I have learned over the years, and because I'm of a particular age, and I'm just dropping my wisdom, that it's best to move in silence. And when you move in silence, that's when you manifest everything that you want, and you get busy and you get to hard working and you do all the things, and you're gonna miss out on the fun things, the concerts, the different brunches and dinners and different things that, hey, you'll catch them when you get this thing done, when you wrap this thing up in a pretty bow that you got going on for yourself. Because one thing about it, like I tell my daughter, your friends will come and go. And don't be the one upholding everyone else while you are sitting back and having no one to support you. You supported everyone else and they've gotten all they can out of you. And here you are sitting looking for friendships to support you, looking for friends, those same friends to support you. The best bet is to get in position to make sure that you are so together, you are so on point about what you have to do for you. And it doesn't mean that these friends are not around. It's just that you don't discuss your plans. You don't discuss your goals. You don't discuss the things that you're working with unless they are actually directly affected by what you're doing. And that means that they are in it. They are part of it. Because you can all be on a journey, not the same journey. You can be on the same street. That means you're going in the same direction, but not having the same goals and dreams at that time. And when you're going in the same trajectory, you're going in the same direction, that is a telltale sign of somebody who could be potentially very supportive of everything you're doing, because they're going through their trials and tribulations and all the things that they need to learn to do to get ahead and strive and thrive through their journey. So they get it. They understand the need for you to have that support system. They understand the need to have people cheer for them. They understand all those things. And so because they understand it, it is so meaningful for you to have those kind of friendships that are on the journey, going in the same direction. There are people going in different directions you're not a part of, things that you don't have anything to do with. They ain't got nothing to do with you at all. And in fact, they so busy partying, they so busy being lazy, they so busy preoccupied with other things that have nothing to do with you. Sorry for the talking, because I'm at a park and people are talking, and I didn't mean for all that to be taking place. But anyway, but keep focused on what you need to be doing for you, because it's going to pan out for you in such a great way. Get quiet, get busy, get focused, get everything you need to get out of this moment in time, because people are going to say what they're going to say and they're going to do what they're going to do. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. It ain't none of your business. What you have to do ain't none of what they are doing and what they're saying and what they're gossiping about and what they're doing to try to sabotage you with their words has absolutely nothing to do with you. Trust and believe. I gotta get some water. Trust and believe. They're going to go on with their life, and so will you. And maybe somewhere down the line they will mature enough to be able to realize, wow, I missed out on building that friendship. I missed out on supporting that person. I missed out on something great that they were doing, and they were supporting me the whole time, and I didn't even think that they needed my help. They didn't think that I didn't think to even help them. I think that's what I meant to say. Sorry. The person has been doing all these things, saying all these things about you, and now they finally try to come back into the fold of apologizing for what they did not do, to be accountable to the friendship, or to be accountable to the partnership, to be accountable to the business, to be accountable to the family, the connection that you have family wise, and that all you needed is someone to cheer you on, to get you going, to keep you on the right track. Those are the things most people need. And people forget that you need just the little things, you know. It's the little things. When you're standing in the arena, you're on the floor, on the ground floor. You're on the ground floor. You are on the field. And all you need is a little cheer, a little moral support. I got your back. A little like in my post, a little pushing my post out there, a little comment. It's so little. Everyone cannot financially support you. We got it. But there are little things that you can do to show your kindness and support. Most people just need a little bit of that. But a lot of times we're getting a lot of that from strangers, which is what social media ends up being. But it's okay. But what you have to do is have the wherewithal to be able to bring about your dreams despite all of that. Because if social media didn't exist, how would you make your dreams come true? How would you do it? You would have to do a deep dive. You would have to get disciplined. You would have to get focused. You would have to get on your game. And you will have to get your soft skills and your communication skills up to such a level that you will have a problem. You will not have a problem approaching a stranger talking about the things that you are really into and that you want them to know and understand that you are about. You wouldn't even care. You wouldn't care. You will have that fortitude. I think there's a difference. That's the difference in like Gen X and the late boomers. We definitely have that thing in us that causes us to get out here and roll. And we don't have a lot of time for excuses. We ain't got time for none of that. And so those are things I know I'm building in my child, that there's no excuses, baby. You got to get out here and do it. You got to do it despite what people are saying. You have to do it when your friends fall by the wayside. You got to do it because this is a dream. This is what you want. And if you tell me that you only focus on what you want, honey, go get it. Go get it. As long as you're not hurting yourself and hurting anybody else in the process, go get what you know is yours. And that is about the only thing that you can do to help you stay in line with what it is. And when those people start to come back around, and they will, people always circle the block. People always circle the block. Now you have the power in your hands to decide whether or not these people are really worthy of being in your world, being in your life at that moment in time. You would make a decision on who these people are in your life. And it is imperative that you be able to have that level of discernment to decide who's in your life and who is not. And remember, don't have selective memory. Remember everything about what they've had to say, everything about what they've had to input into your life and what they didn't do. Remember everything. And if their apology doesn't come with changed behavior, you don't need it. You don't need it. And you will know that because over time, if you've been, depending on how long you've been friends with these people or in family connections with these people and have built a friendship, because just because you're family don't mean you're friends. If you have built that connection with people, you've seen over time how they move. If you're not watching how they move in their personal life and how they are really truly supportive without the need of others supporting them in the way, you will see. You will see. You will see. You won't have to wait long, because hey, who people are has the breadcrumbs is there. They didn't sweep across their own front door. They didn't manage their life. They didn't manage who they were. Nothing changed about that other than the words they uttered. My thing is, if your apology doesn't come with changed behavior and I can see that operating in your life, I can no longer associate with you in the way of you being in my inner circle of friendships. You'll be pushed to the sidelines of an associate, somebody I know. So I'm saying all this to say, keep on your square. Focus on what you're doing, and you will see that the people that you need in your circle of friends, circle and family connections are the people who truly wholeheartedly support you, wholeheartedly defend you, wholeheartedly go hard for you. This is a hot topic because I know it. I've lived through this and I've had to let friends go. So when you're able to let friends go, you will at first it may hurt. When you have to distance yourself from family, at first it may hurt, but I'm gonna tell you, it will save your sanity of trying to figure out who these people really are to you. and people will have to show and prove over time. You have to test the spirit by the spirit. It is the true statement. It is a true thing. You really do. You know, it can't be, oh, you like to do the same things. Oh, you like to go to the park. Oh, you like to go to concerts. Oh, you like to. It can't be those commonalities, those external things that allow us to have some common interests. The common interests we have in things to bring us together. It has to be intrinsic values, the things that you, how you move, how you do, how you be. It is something from the inside out, not from the outside. It's not. It had, because that's how you have to really decide on who the people around you are to you, and why are they there. You should be praying to that, like, who are these people and why are they here. And when you better know who people are and why they're in your life and what they're doing in their life and how their life is reflected and what they want to do, and if, does it align with what you're doing? Does it align with your values? Does it align with your morals? Does it align with anything that's about you? Right? And I've learned to compartmentalize those friendships on purpose, because these people, although they may have goodness in them, they may hinder you. And I refuse to go through any more of my life, okay, with anyone hindering me. I've always been like this. I've been like this for a long time. And so I've noticed that when I've had people hanging on to my every word or my every move who really weren't someone who supported me, it really hurt, because you thought, oh, I've known you for 20 years. I've known you for 15 years. That doesn't matter. Listen, sometimes it's the enemy within, it's the enemy within the camp. Is the enemy within your circle of people that you have called good friend, or your besties, or whatever you have decided to label them as. Sometimes it's those people, because they haven't figured out for themselves what they need to do, and you are the one that has the tenacity, the perseverance, the wisdom, the knowledge, the whatever, the go-get-it attitude about whatever you're doing, and you will go out there at all costs, to do it, minus hurting anybody. You will go and get what you know you deserve. You go and get what you know you hold in your mind's eye. You go and get it. They don't. And that ain't your problem. That is not your problem at all. So they may talk about you. They may talk about the things that go on with you that cause you to slip down, the slip from grace or whatever. They may talk about you. They may talk about the things that they don't agree with, and how you move and how you do. They let them talk, child. Let them say whatever they want to say, but you stay on your square. You stay 10 toes down. You go out here and get it. Go get it. It's yours. It's yours. If you can believe it, you can receive it. And when I say that's a true statement, that is a true statement. They gonna talk, child. Let them talk. Just put Mr. or Miss at the beginning of your name. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm telling you, and this is wisdom from an old head that knows, that have lived through it. We didn't have all the social media and all the things to see, and because it does aid you in how you see how people move. You see that through, like, any of us who are on here on YouTube or on any of the other social media platforms who are doing our thing. You see how the lack of support by hitting the like button, hitting the follow, hitting the share, hitting anything that in support of you and what you're doing. You see that. You see that the people are sitting in the sidelines waiting to see you fall, or waiting to see you rise, so they can say, I've always knew it. No, you didn't, nigga. No, excuse me. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see anything. You didn't see. You saw it, but you waited until things were good for you to show your presence, for you to show your support. That right there, to me, is the epitome of someone riding the coattail. Let me move my camera around a little bit. Let's see if we can get some of that sun not being in my face. Let's do that. Let's see if that's better, because that sun is really hitting in the right place, right? So, yeah. They're riding the coattails of your success. They're riding the coattails of anybody that they can latch on to, because their definition of success is, you know, nice cars, nice homes, nice this. And if they see you have it, they're going to attach themselves to it. And I remember, I have a friend, and I remember him saying, just a platonic friend, who was like, you know what, Deanna, if a lady that I'm dating can't ride in this truck, she can't be with me. And he drove. I mean, this man was a multi-millionaire. He just drove a regular old beat up Toyota Corolla, not Toyota Corolla, Toyota pickup truck. Just a small one. He drove that around, and he had other cars. He had other nice things, but they would never know it. He wouldn't let them in to that part, because they would have to show a level of being able to it, truly get to know who he was, and be the kind of woman that they would be allow access into that world. And I think it can happen in the reverse. This is not a gender thing. This is just about character, seeing who people really are, and seeing if their value is really there beyond finances, right? It has to be something more to people. You know, how you move, how you support others, how you care for others, how kind are you, how all these other things. Are you a hard worker? Are you a smart? Are you very intelligent in how you do things? These are the things we need to be looking for when we talk about having people around us. And you know, because these same people turn around and talk about you. They'll turn around and talk about you with the very people that you need to be doing business with. And you be wondering, why is my business not doing as well? Because these people have sabotaged you. They've decided to put the bad word on you, and it's just what it's going to be. Let them talk, but don't let them stop you from doing what you need to be doing. Period. I could put an exclamation point on that. Not a period. Exclamation point. That's it. I'm done with this video. Do with it what you like. Look at the other videos. They're going to be somewhere around in here. Take a look at them. You know, I'm just getting into my groove on this YouTube world, and anywhere else I post this. So I hope to see you soon. Have a good day. Stay strong, my people. Stay in prayer. Don't get down on yourself. This is Deanna Inspires. Lift yourself up. I'm here to inspire you. And this is Inspire Perspectives. Have a good day.